Hi everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a month since I've been able to hopefully get this uploaded. The kittens, I will show that at the very end. They all have their forever homes now, and they were a blast for the last 5 weeks playing with them and weaning them and doing all the stuff they had to do, and that pretty much took up all my time. We had some wet weather. It's getting cold. My lazy housewife beans, when did I last? I have been filming, so I'm going to put snippets in of things that have happened in the last 5 weeks. It's just a real quick little pictures. I'll cut them out of the film because I really haven't made a complete video. I would video something and then I'd have to go do something else. So today is the greenhouse. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. My allergies are just kicking butt right now. So what is left on the greenhouse is tomatoes that were not ripe at all when I turned the water off. So what I'm going to do is I've already taken my ox hearts. There was one way up here, really nice, that didn't split, and that's going to be my seed for next year. So they're heirlooms, and I wanted to make sure it was way high so that nothing could possibly cross-pollinate it, and so that one's a safe one. The Amish pace I'm not going to grow next year, and I'm not going to grow the San Marzanos next year. I'm only going to stick with one tomato in the greenhouse for my sauce tomato, and that's going to be the ox heart, the Korebu. That one gives me the biggest, meatiest tomatoes. So next year I'll have 2 rows of the ox hearts. Then I'm also going to keep my Gardener's Delight. There is a couple of seeds. Now I have to research that. I believe Gardener's Delight is an heirloom. It might not be. If it's not an heirloom, then I can't keep the seeds. So, but I see one tomato up there at the very top that's already nice and mushy, so those seeds should be ready to go. The black cherry I know are able to keep the seeds because those are my black cherries from last year. So there's one really good tomato up there, excuse me, that's way away from my other ones that are up at the very top, and it's ready to go for seed. I have a couple of yellow pear. I know those you can keep for seed, and I got a couple of those that are up high that are ready to go for seed. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get all the vines down, pick my seed tomatoes that I want to keep, and then I will go ahead and keep those seeds, and then all this is going to get out. I won't oh my goodness, I won't wash the buckets down right now because they're still damp. It just hasn't been warm enough to dry these buckets out, and you can tell, and my tomatoes are still trying to grow, and they haven't had any water for 3 weeks now, and there must still be enough moisture in these buckets that it's just keeping them going. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so as you can see, I got the back done, and I just have this last tomato, and it's the Gardener's Delight, and there is just a couple of tomatoes. My hands are so dark. Just a couple tomatoes that are still, this one's really good, still good for a salad. And so what I'll do is I'm just gonna go ahead and pick these real quick, and then there's a couple of, there's one good one up here that I'm going to save. So I'm going to put these over here. and I'm going to pull this plant down. So I'll be back. Yay! Okay, so I did 4 big 33, I think it is, gallon garbage cans. It filled up one of the big brown bins that we have in our city. So all the greens of the tomatoes and the peppers are all gone now. I am going to go pick my grapes, and I'm going to pick my beans before it gets too dark, because the sun goes down now at about 6. It starts getting dark and it starts getting cold. So this will be great until tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'll come in and I'll take the shop vac, vacuum up all the extra dead leaves around here, and then I will start pulling the perlite out and giving it a little bit of a spritz of that was a big shadow, a little bit of a spritz of 10% bleach solution just to knock the top off, let that dry, and then it'll get a good rinse, and then be put away for next year, because I use it 2 years in a row. Actually 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, usually I use it 2 years. The third year I toss it out in the yard if it gets too icky. It's looking good. I got a lot of tomatoes. These, you see right there? This was the very top, right up against the greenhouse. There are my seeds for next year for the black cherry. Oops, just dripped. So these are sitting right on top, so I have them tomorrow when I come out and get them. I have some yellow pear that I collected, and then I have a Gardener's Delight, and I have 2 of the, I'm looking at the cat. The cat's trying to get in. They've been running across top of the greenhouse all day. And I have 2 of the ox hearts that I will have enough seed for at least a couple years. So I'm going to go out to get the grapes. Let's go get grapes. My potatoes are in here that I planted. This is my second deal of potatoes. And I think I'm going to go ahead and see what's in here, because I want this bed. And I want to get this bed cleaned out shortly. And we've had so much rain, so we're going to see if I can get any potatoes out of here. So I'll be right back.